What did Jesus Christ truly accomplish? Explore the life and teachings of Jesus Christ like never before. In this thought-provoking video, we delve into the historical records and biblical accounts to uncover the truth about what Jesus really did during his time on earth. From his miraculous healings and teachings to his interactions with his disciples and the Pharisees, we examine the facts and myths surrounding the life of Jesus. Whether you're a believer, skeptic, or simply curious, this video is sure to challenge your perceptions and provide a fresh perspective on the life and legacy of Jesus Christ. Join me on an exciting journey as we delve deep into the life of Jesus Christ. Together, we'll embark on a quest to challenge ourselves, exploring the captivating truths behind the stories we've all heard. Let's uncover the profound impact he had on history and the world around us. Prepare to discover the remarkable events and transformative teachings that shaped his incredible legacy, inviting us to rethink our understanding and inspire our own journeys of faith and discovery. When we think about Jesus Christ, our minds often drift to the familiar stories we've heard in church or shared around family gatherings. But have you ever paused to ponder what Jesus truly accomplished during his time on earth? What were the remarkable deeds and teachings that made such a lasting impact? Today, we're going to embark on an enlightening journey to explore that very question. Together, we'll delve into the rich life and profound teachings of Jesus Christ, uncovering the significance behind his actions and the legacy he left behind. Understanding Jesus' accomplishments is crucial, not only for spiritual reasons, but also for grasping the historical context of his time. Jesus lived in a dynamic era, marked by significant political and cultural shifts, and his actions and teachings were profoundly influenced by the world around him. By examining what he did, we can uncover the rich tapestry of first-century Judea, gaining deeper insights into the cultural and historical backdrop that shaped his message. This exploration not only enhances our knowledge of Jesus himself, but also enriches our understanding of how his teachings resonate through the ages. Let's begin with the essentials. Jesus was born in Bethlehem, located in what is now the West Bank, around 4 BC. He grew up in Nazareth, a humble town in Galilee, and embarked on his transformative ministry at the age of about 30. But what was the true mission that drove him, and how did he navigate the challenges of his time to accomplish it? Join me as we uncover the foundational moments of his life and the powerful intentions behind his actions. Now, let's dive into the heart of Jesus' life and teachings. Throughout his ministry, he journeyed across Galilee and Judea, sharing a powerful message of love, forgiveness, and redemption. Whether teaching in synagogues, on sunlit hillsides, or even amidst bustling streets, he captivated audiences with his relatable parables and compelling stories. Each lesson was carefully crafted to resonate deeply with those who listened, inviting them to reflect on their lives and embrace the transformative power of his words. One of the most profound aspects of Jesus' teachings was his emphasis on the kingdom of God. He boldly proclaimed that this kingdom was not far off. It was near and within reach. This kingdom was defined by love, forgiveness, and redemption, principles that challenged societal norms. Jesus urged his followers to love their neighbors wholeheartedly, to extend forgiveness even to their enemies, and to actively pursue justice and compassion for all people. Through his teachings, he painted a vivid picture of a world transformed by grace, inviting everyone to participate in this divine vision of humanity. Jesus' teachings were truly revolutionary, shaking the very foundations of the status quo among the religious leaders of his time. He boldly confronted the Pharisees and Sadducees, who prioritized strict adherence to the law over embodying a life of love and compassion. His message cut through their rigidity, urging them to embrace the spirit of the law instead. Additionally, he stood against the oppressive Roman occupation that had burdened the Jewish people for centuries, speaking out for justice and freedom. In doing so, Jesus became a voice for the marginalized, inspiring a movement that would forever change the landscape of faith and society. But Jesus was not just a teacher. He was also a miracle worker, performing extraordinary wonders that captured the hearts and minds of those around him. He healed the sick, restoring both health and dignity to countless individuals. He raised the dead, offering a glimpse of hope to grieving families, and fed the hungry with miraculous abundance, showing compassion in action. He calmed raging storms with a simple command, casting out demons and freeing those tormented by darkness. Through each miracle, Jesus brought hope to the hopeless, illuminating the path of faith and demonstrating the profound love of God for all people. One of the most renowned miracles of Jesus is the miraculous feeding of the 5,000. As recounted in the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus took just 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, and in a stunning display of divine power, fed a multitude of over 5,000 people. This extraordinary miracle not only showcased his remarkable ability to provide, but also highlighted his deep compassion for the hungry and weary. It was a vivid lesson for his followers, illustrating that he could meet their physical needs while also nurturing their spiritual hunger. Through this act of generosity, Jesus invited everyone to trust in his provision and embrace the abundance of his love. Jesus' transformative teachings and awe-inspiring miracles quickly drew a vast following, with thousands eager to hear his words and witness his acts of compassion. As his influence grew, he appointed 12 apostles, entrusting them with the crucial task of spreading his message far and wide. These chosen disciples were not just followers, they were empowered with the authority to preach, heal the sick, and cast out demons, becoming key partners in his mission. Together, they formed a dynamic community, dedicated to sharing the hope and love that Jesus embodied, forever changing the lives of those they encountered along the way. However, Jesus' rising popularity was not without significant challenges. The religious leaders of his time perceived him as a direct threat to their authority and influence, prompting them to devise schemes against him. They accused him of blasphemy for claiming a divine identity, and their hostility grew as they sought to silence him permanently. This tension marked a turning point in his ministry, as opposition intensified, revealing the stark contrast between his message of love and the rigid traditions that sought to suppress it. As the stakes escalated, the path ahead for Jesus became fraught with peril, setting the stage for the ultimate fulfillment of his mission. The political climate of Jesus' time was incredibly volatile, marked by tension and unrest. The Roman Empire occupied Judea, imposing harsh control and oppression on the Jewish people. In the midst of this turmoil, many were fervently searching for a Messiah, a hero who would rise up to deliver them from the weight of Roman rule and restore their autonomy. This longing for liberation created a backdrop of anticipation and hope, fueling the dreams of a people eager for change. Amidst such fervor, Jesus emerged as a figure of both hope and controversy, challenging expectations and redefining what true deliverance meant. Despite the mounting challenges, Jesus remained steadfast in his mission, boldly continuing to preach and teach even in the shadow of death. He understood that his purpose was to bring salvation to humanity, a calling that transcended personal safety. With unwavering determination, he was willing to pay the ultimate price to fulfill that sacred goal. This courageous resolve showcased not only his deep commitment to his message, but also his profound love for all people, illuminating the path of redemption and hope for generations to come. In the face of adversity, Jesus exemplified true strength, inspiring those around him to embrace their faith in the transformative power of his teachings. Ultimately, Jesus faced the heart-wrenching betrayal of one of his own apostles, Judas Iscariot, leading to his arrest by the Roman authorities. The weight of this betrayal was profound, as the very person he had trusted became a pivotal figure in his tragic fate. Jesus was subjected to a harrowing trial, marked by false accusations and the fervent opposition of those who feared his influence. In a heart-wrenching turn of events, he was sentenced to death by crucifixion, a punishment that would not only fulfill ancient prophecies, but also seal his legacy as a symbol of ultimate sacrifice and love for humanity. The crucifixion of Jesus was a harrowing and brutal ordeal, marked by unimaginable suffering and humiliation. He endured beatings and whippings before being nailed to a rugged cross, where he hung for hours, grappling with excruciating pain. This agonizing death was a stark and heart-wrenching culmination of his earthly mission, leaving many to wonder if this truly marked the end of his purpose. As he faced this ultimate sacrifice, the weight of the world seemed to rest upon his shoulders, encapsulating the profound struggle between despair and hope in a moment that would change the course of history forever. But the story didn't end with his death. On the third day after the crucifixion, an incredible transformation took place. Jesus arose from the dead, triumphantly defying the grave. He appeared to his followers, radiating the undeniable truth that he had conquered death itself. This miraculous event, known as the resurrection, was a pivotal turning point in human history, igniting a spark of hope that would resonate through the ages. It marked the dawn of Christianity as we know it today, forever altering the course of faith and inspiring countless lives with the promise of eternal life and redemption. The resurrection of Jesus was a profound declaration of his power and authority over both death and sin, a stunning affirmation that nothing could hold him back. It served as a magnificent demonstration of his boundless love for humanity, showcasing the lengths to which he was willing to go to save us from our own shortcomings. This pivotal event illuminated the depths of his compassion, reminding us that even in our darkest moments, hope is never lost. Through his resurrection, Jesus offered a powerful promise of redemption, inviting all to embrace the transformative grace that flows from his victory over death. The impact of Jesus' resurrection was felt almost instantly. His followers, who had scattered in fear and hidden after his death, were suddenly infused with a remarkable courage and unwavering conviction. Empowered by their encounters with the risen Christ, they boldly began to preach the gospel, sharing the incredible news of his life, sacrificial death, and triumphant resurrection. This newfound zeal transformed them from frightened individuals into passionate heralds of hope, eager to spread the message of salvation and the promise of eternal life to everyone they met. Their boldness ignited a movement that would resonate through the ages, forever altering the spiritual landscape of the world. The message of Jesus spread like wildfire throughout the Mediterranean world, igniting a movement that would give birth to Christianity. The apostles and devoted disciples took to the streets, establishing vibrant communities of faith, writing powerful letters that resonated with believers, and passionately preaching the gospel to anyone willing to listen. Their fervent efforts transcended borders and cultures, reaching into the hearts of diverse populations. Each testimony, each new church became a beacon of hope and a testament to the transformative power of Jesus' love, laying the foundation for a faith that would endure for centuries and change countless lives along the way. Today, Christianity stands as one of the largest religions in the world, boasting over 2 billion followers across the globe. This incredible journey of faith traces its roots back to the life, transformative teachings, sacrificial death, and triumphant resurrection of Jesus Christ. From humble beginnings, his message of love, hope, and redemption has transcended time and culture, shaping the lives of millions and inspiring countless movements for justice and compassion. The legacy of Jesus continues to resonate powerfully today, reminding us of the profound impact one life can have on the world. So what did Jesus truly accomplish? He brought redemption to humanity, offering salvation from sin and death, a gift that resonates through the ages. He illuminated a new way of living, one defined by love, forgiveness, and compassion, inviting us to embrace a transformative lifestyle. Jesus boldly challenged the status quo, breaking down barriers and inspiring a movement that would forever alter the course of history. Through his teachings and actions, he not only transformed the world around him, but also planted the seeds of hope and change within our hearts, urging us to carry forth his message into the world today. In conclusion, the accomplishments of Jesus Christ resonate powerfully in our lives today. His teachings continue to inspire and challenge us, urging us to reflect on our values and actions. His legacy thrives through the billions of people who proudly identify as Christians, shaping communities and fostering compassion worldwide. Whether you consider yourself a believer or not, there is no denying the profound impact Jesus has had on human history, a legacy that transcends time and invites us all to explore the deeper meanings of love, forgiveness, and purpose in our own lives. If you're eager to learn more about the rich historical context of Jesus Christ, I highly recommend exploring some insightful books and documentaries that delve into his life and teachings. There's an abundance of knowledge waiting to be uncovered, and I encourage you to dive deeper into the fascinating story of Jesus. Each resource offers unique perspectives and revelations that can enrich your understanding and appreciation of his profound impact on history and faith. Don't miss out on this opportunity to expand your horizons and connect with the incredible narrative of his life. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening journey into the life of Jesus Christ. I hope you've discovered new insights and deepened your understanding of his remarkable legacy. I encourage you to keep exploring his teachings and the profound impact he continues to have on our world. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd love to hear your thoughts and insights, so be sure to share them in the comments below. Your engagement helps us all grow in our exploration of this incredible figure.